It's one thing to claim you don't like a content creator because of the kinds of videos they do, the kinds of actions that they take, but this right here, this is one of the most obnoxious things I have seen in my entire career online. This right here is, it escapes my grasp. I cannot think of a way to actively describe how moronic this topic is, how absolutely inane this person must be to lash out at not only me, but also Tectone, Saintontas, and Ryuuku Sensei, purely on the basis that we are Wuthering Waves content creators, some of the bigger ones out there, and that he, in specific, wants an upcoming gacha game, Ananta, to absolutely crush Wuwa and all of the content creators associated with it. I cannot make up how absolutely asinine this topic is, but I mean, here you go. Enjoy. So, you guys should know by now, right? The more fame you get, the more popularity you get, the more people ultimately hate you, right? They hate what you do, they hate who you are, they hate your the very foundation of your being. So I typically tend to get Reddit threads made about me or tweets made about me on occasion with people that hate me, but never have I had this one. Never have I had this made about me, chat. This one took me a little by surprise. I noticed a pattern here. All Wuwantards community and their content creators all have these things in common. They're overweight. They're overweight. Like, he literally starts by saying, we're overweight. Okay. Allow me to just like immediately show you that is me, chat. Just like a couple months ago. That is my arm. All right. Look at this. Apparently, okay, not only are we overweight, but we're balding. This totally isn't a beautiful set of hair that is, freshly cut. Okay. Freshly cut. We don't lift. We don't lift at all and look like, people that are interested in characters like Encore and Karina. I mean, that's a weird, very weird criticism of us as content creators. I like though that they're like, let's just take 4 of the bigger, more well-known WoW content creators and just shit on them for absolutely no reason. Person speaks just about himself. And then he goes on and he posts this shortly after. Loud. I mean, this dude can't spell, by the way. Like, I just want to point out, this dude clearly never passed like primary elementary school because he can't spell obnoxious, which has an O, by the way, not abnoxious. Loud, obnoxious fucking echo chamber of the small online spreading propaganda, but in reality, this dogshit game is dying out fast. They're getting desperate that they launch on Steam and went the Snowbreak route with Slut Come Torella, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. This guy is clearly projecting just a little bit. Ananta is the king, will slaughter this shit game. Hold on, chat, hold on. Mrs. Stix wants to say something.
To be fair, okay, just stepping away, looking at this guy speaking. He is speaking upon a game that's not even out yet, although I have high hopes for it. But he's saying that Wuwa is absolutely terrible and everyone within it is stupid as heck. And then on top of that, he's talking about weight. He's talking about being bald and liking little kids. But Wuwa has very little, like, we don't have that many child characters. But Ananta, if you look at that, holy shit! Have you seen the little kids? I'm just saying that your favorite game has a lot of little kids. And then on top of that, what I have learned through history of doing all of this content creation is everyone that calls somebody fat, stupid, jobless, anything of that nature is actually that thing. Everyone that has called Stix or I fat, we've looked at them, they are massive. So, I'm just saying, research has shown projection is something people do. I am done.
Well, Chad, I mean, I didn't have to say anything to that. I don't even have a rebuttal. Like, yes, Just yes. Mrs. Stix popping off. Well, that was something, and this is why I love her. Stix is a picture of Brant in the thumbnail they chose, which is even funnier, right? Like, legit, that's even funnier. The picture they have criticizing me is literally using a guy in the thumbnail. Ananta is going to be a phenomenal game, right? I've done so many videos on Ananta and how much expressing how much I'm looking forward to it and talking incredibly positively about it. Their community, for the most part, likes me on Discord. I like a lot of them. But then you get weirdos like this that are trying to just fabricate drama out of nowhere, all because they don't like a game. He literally titled his Facebook page, Project Ananta for the Win. Right? It has 7 followers. So, you know, his 3 siblings, his mother, his father, and then him and his alt account. So I'm sure his family all loves us dearly. Wait, what is this? What the fuck am I reading? Chat, what is this? Ananta Shill, an official Wuwa hater page to combat toxic Wuwa Shill's community. Report Kudo to Copyright Acts and regulations for plagiarism and violating copyright laws? I'm sorry, what? This guy is a doctor too, on top of being a lawyer. Oh yeah, exactly, yeah. Self-proclaimed doctor, self-proclaimed lawyer. Yeah, copyright for what? Probably because they have video game characters in a video game with a world. Definitely, yeah. Kudo needs to check on this. Yeah, he's actually created a dedicated fan page where he's trying to accumulate followers just to hate on the game, spread hate. His goal here, as you can see, is to combat toxic Wuwa shills by being and creating a toxic Ananta fan page where he hopes to fabricate this toxic community of Ananta players against Wuwa players. Rather than having Ananta and its community enjoy Wuthering Waves and Ananta and potentially like Arknights Enfield, he wants to create as much hate as possible, as much friction in the community as possible, to attempt to destroy either the reputation of Wuwa or the reputation of Ananta and its community. He was literally self-sabotaging. Anyone that follows this page is aiding in the self-sabotage of Ananta and feeding into this guy's deranged mental illness. Most Wuwa haters are Hoyo shills. First I'm seeing an Ananta shill. I know, yeah, it's weird.
The game's not even out yet. I'm excited for it, but what the hell?
Exactly.
You don't know anything.
No, for real, yeah. It's not even out yet. Exactly. I mean, like, you know, you can, Ananta versus Neverness, that makes sense. They're both games in beta testing. They're both the same kind of game. Neither of them are playable right now. You know, there's hype for one, hype for the other. They're combating one another, fine. Communities are butting heads, fine. But you're literally comparing a game that has been in a released playable state for a year versus a game that is not playable in any capacity right now. Ugh. Wait, hold on. I just noticed Wuthering Waves monthly active players table based off of what? ActivePlayer.io. ActivePlayer.io reporting on a decrease of 791,639 players. Wow, okay. What is ActivePlayer.io? Let's see if this is just here to reinforce this weird fake toxic narrative that he's creating. Popular games. Okay, let's see. Solo Leveling Arise. I see that's there. Where can we see numbers? Live player count. Monthly player count. Here we go. Monthly average users. Solo Leveling Arise, 350,000. Almost as much as Wuthering Waves. Yeah, sure. Sure. Solo Leveling Arise. Oh my god. Okay, hold on, wait. Live player count. 80,000. Daily. Wait. Wait. Okay, I'm struggling here to understand the math. All right. So player count statistics, chat. Maybe you can help me understand this a little better because evidently, you know, this guy right here, he is great at math. Okay. So according to him with this, the game is dying, okay? Wuwa is dying according to this guy. According to these stats for Solo Leveling Arise, okay, the monthly active player count lists it at 93,000, okay? 93,000 daily average users. Monthly average users, 300,000, right? So once again, daily average for February, daily average for the last 30 days, 98,000. That's a daily average. Here is the daily average, just scrolling slightly further up. 567,000 to 1 million. 1 million daily average players comparatively to the reported on and publicly documented 98,000 here. Can someone do the math here and tell me how those make sense, both reported on the very same page? Do I just not understand math? Did I fail math? Am I failing math right now? Okay, you know what? Let's for the sake of argument, go ahead here and say this is accurate. Let's go ahead and take a look at Wuthering Waves. Just because I'm curious then. Let's look at their page. Let's see how, according to this website that can apparently pull numbers directly from Kudo's servers themselves, let's see how this is doing. All right, let's take a look. Daily average players, 280 to 560K. There are only 14K people apparently playing right now. Wait, 200,000 daily average, but then over here for the 30-day average, it's 700,000. I am so baffled by these numbers. Okay, you know what? You know what's more accurate? Let's see the numbers for World of Warcraft, because earlier in 2024, World of Warcraft was reported by Blizzard themselves to have 14 million active subscribers. Okay. 13 to 14 million. Let's see if we can see how this is being documented here. Online players chat, 0. Yep, makes sense, yeah. Let's see. So the highest point in 2024 listed at 9 million. Average monthly at 9 million. Yet from Blizzard, it was reported at 13 to 14. They can't even get publicly accessible information correct. Oh, let's check. Do we have Final Fantasy 14 here? Because I know that that's at about like 4 to 600,000. Let's see. What's it say? Final Fantasy 14 is at wait. Final Fantasy 14 is at roughly around 500,000. This website lists it. 18K. Wait, 18. Well, let's look at the Steam numbers for the game. Chat. Looking at the Steam numbers for the last month alone, this is disregarding their official client. This is disregarding console. It lists it publicly at over 30,000 every day. This website lists it at 18,000. Oh my God. This is the biggest bullshit completely fabricated nonsense I've ever seen. My God. This guy is actually one of the dumbest human beings. Genuinely and wholeheartedly one of the dumbest human beings I've ever seen hate on a game. My God. But you know what? You know what? What more do you expect from a guy that is trying to claim a game like Ananta, who's going to kill a game that has seen the success of Wuthering Waves, right? That calls people, you know, fat, balding, claims that they don't lift, like when he's clearly never looked at a picture of them outside of the thumbnail. Oh my God. I'm sorry, this is just, I think we found the most deranged gacha player on the planet. And there are a lot of them out there, chat. Is that Saintontas? Yeah, so the guy picked 4 of the bigger Wuwak creators. So Tectone, myself, Ryuuku, Sensei, and Saintontas, all of whom I'm friends with. And decided, you know what, let's publicly blast them to my 6 followers. Hey, where do you think you're going? I see what you're doing there. I see you navigating on over, scrolling on over to that X button. Don't you dare. What I need you to do is take a moment and click one of the videos that are about to appear as soon as I'm done talking. And trust me, you're gonna wanna.